What is up, Bizarros, and welcome to this month's Blind Rankings. In this segment, I curate a list of things that Tyler and Charlie know nothing about, and then I give them to them, and they have to rank them from 1 to 10.
It is blind ranking time again. I am excited.
Don't know what's coming.
You never do. It's always a surprise. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. This month, we're doing the top 10 haunted places in America.
Oh, that's really good.
Did the Gulf of America make the list?
I didn't say the top 10 best places in America. All right. I don't remember who started with last.
We'll go with Charlie. We'll start Charlie.
Yes, we'll do that.
All
We
right.
shall.
Tyler, can you tell us how we do the last two?
Yes, that is a very good point, Ben. I'm glad you brought this up. To make the last one not boring and obviously placed where it has to be, once we've done 8 and we got 2 left, we get both of them at the same exact time. So we have to place them so that there's some type of discussion. So it's not just like it fits where it fits. We get to put the last 2 wherever we want at the end.
Yeah.
And we also get to do flippity flops. We cannot change 10. We cannot change 1, but we each get 1 flippity flop.
You guys ready?
I'm so excited to see what's on this list.
So it's haunted places in America.
In America.
In America.
America. All right. Charlie.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Number 1, my house. Just kidding. The Winchester House in San Jose, California.
She kept building to keep away the spirits. That's what she said. She was a pretty sick lady toward the end, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about it, really. There's that bad movie that we saw forever ago.
Oh, it was called the Winchester.
Yeah.
They did a History Channel. It was on one of those shows like Most Haunted Places.
Yeah.
I would buy that house.
Yeah.
I think
You
that
like
house-
the strange design?
Yeah. I think
You're
it's
like,
so
give me
cool.
4
Any
staircases.
owning a house in San Jose, even if it's haunted AF, is a win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a top 5 city.
I'm
isn't
assuming that you guys start picking up the slack here and grow this podcast so I can afford that.
it? A San Jose house.
That's what we're working on, yeah.
Yeah. When one of the guys who's not on the show gets to buy a San Jose house, you know we're cooking.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I'm not sure how haunted it actually is. I'm going to go with like 7. I assume 1 is most haunted.
Yes, you were correct.
Okay, good.
Tyler, where are you putting the Winchester House?
Right in the middle. I'm going to go at 5. Prime flippity flop territory.
That is a good place to flop and flip.
Alrighty, Tyler, the next one on the list is the Lizzie Borden House in Massachusetts.
Was that a haunting or is that true crime?
No, it's haunting.
Okay. What am I thinking of?
I mean, it was a true
was-
crime that has
it's-
led to a haunting.
It's a column A, column B thing.
Hell yeah, it is.
8.
What?
8.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Must not know.
I think we can all agree. No, I listened to a podcast about it.
Who?
You know, I don't remember. That's how I knew it was true crime.
Also, the song maybe had a little.
What song?
Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her father 40 whacks, and when she saw what she had done,
she gave her mother 41.
Okay.
you never heard that?
Nope. But I listened to this about on podcast.
What?
True crime.
My turn?
Yes, it is, Charlie.
Like 3. It's supposed to be pretty haunted.
Charlie, sticking with you, we're going to do the Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania.
Well, it's a penitentiary, so I can assume it's pretty haunted.
It's supposed to be one of the most haunted penitentiaries, I believe.
I mean, not to skew my vote, I guess, but probably pretty high then.
Top 10, probably. How does it rank against Trans Allegheny?
I don't know. We didn't see anything. I told you guys a story about the guy, about the girl that walked on me talking to an empty room, right?
Whoa.
No.
I thought you meant literally someone walking on you.
No.
Like he's talking about some masseuse thing he's got
no-
going on.
All right.
Like we were doing that ghost tour, and I was in this empty room. Everyone knew it was a ghost tour, by the way. And I'm like, okay, if there's any ghosts here, like make a sign or something. This college girl like pokes her head around the corner and stares at me funny. She's like, and she ran away. I'm like, okay, listen here. There was a ghost tour. Like what?
Are you sure she was a part of the tour?
Yeah, she was a part of the tour. She was part of the, she was part of the tour.
Ooh. But was she ever really there?
Yeah, she was there. She was there with her grandma.
Did she?
Her grandma was there.
I find that odder more that she brought her grandma to a ghost tour.
Grandma was really into it.
Grandma probably brought her, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She was on her phone a lot, and I was too, because I'd bet over on Ohio State, and they decided to suck that game.
Anyways, this is Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go 2.
Whoa.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right. Tyler, where are you putting the Eastern State Penitentiary?
I truly think there's only one place for it. Let's go 6.
I love these potential topic based lists.
I know. These are just like, it's just banking it.
Yeah.
When I don't know what to do, I'm just going to go back and... to be
did-
honest, I just did Skunk Ape, and I do remember we talked about that in the
did.
Bigfoot one. So,
I did start an episode about Lizzie Borden though, so dibs.
and you were like, oh, this is really true crimey.
All right. Tyler, the Ohio State Reformatory.
OH.
IO. OJ.
AI.
There you go. Commonly known as the Mansfield Reformatory. Site of the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah,
We got to see
Yeah.
Rise Against Antidote, remember there?
I saw nothing there. I didn't go there ever.
You didn't come with us when
No.
we did the haunted house?
I wasn't there.
Would you go?
Would I go? Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
remember I had shoes that had no grip, and somebody at the end came with a chainsaw, and I slipped, and I hurt my knee.
Or was it a ghost that pushed you?
I know. My shoes were like bald,
A little
like
bitch.
75-year-old man head on my feet. Let's go number 3, Ben.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't think you went that high in the episode.
Listen, this whole list of mine. Let's not take things too seriously.
Okay, I got you.
Why, don't you believe in hauntings?
I do. When
These
I
are
know of
haunted
them.
places.
I know 2 of these, barely.
Charlie, where are you putting the Mansfield Reformatory?
I'm going lower. So I did this episode, and I had a lot of trouble finding actual stories. I'm going to go 8.
Sticking with you, Charlie, the LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans.
The place Nicolas Cage once owned for tax purposes.
That's scary right there.
Yeah.
It is tax season coming up, y'all.
And then I believe it's owned by a mysterious man who's just very rich and is actually, I've heard, is actually remodeling it right now in the process of it.
It's just Drew Brees.
It's I don't think it's Drew Brees. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you guys a little peek in my mind right now. I'm thinking about putting it low.
So you can...
Yeah, but there's nothing lower. I do this every time. I use my high
What
ones.
happened there?
What?
What happened here?
Slavery.
Oh, okay.
No, there was more than that.
It
Wasn't
was more than that.
She was like a voodoo witch or something,
You
wasn't
remember your favorite episode or your favorite season of American Horror
Coven,
Story?
yeah, 3.
That was the LaLaurie Mansion.
Okay. Is Axeman involved in this too? Like in the Coven?
No, that was
Wheel?
another side story.
Okay. I love Coven. It's you just raised it at least 2 spots just by referencing Coven.
I'm gonna go number 4. I'm gonna go number 4. I almost went number 1. It was so close.
Really?
Yeah.
You almost went number 1 with this?
Yeah, I can't remember any stories off the top of my head. There's one story I know of about this place, but I'm gonna wait till we see some more, I think.
I'll do number 4 too.
Just because of the Coven reference?
Yep.
What's her name?
Emma Roberts.
No, not I mean yes, but no. The older lady. She's like a really famous actress.
Jessica Lange?
No.
I don't know who. I don't know
She
who.
was the slave owner from Coven. She was the mom and
Kathy.
Kathy
Bates.
Yes.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She was the person on Laurie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
She's a
she
good
was
actress.
trapped there, and they. Okay. Cool. History. I love history. Everyone knows that.
You love what?
Everyone knows that. Do you got any Fae haunted places?
Yeah, just Fae are all around us. So every place is haunted.
Every mushroom
Men's
circle.
out here
Number 1.
accepting facts. I'm okay with that.
All right. Tyler, we're going to the Whaley House in San Diego.
It's so familiar.
What's going on in California?
Inflation,
Whaley House?
Yeah, a lot of horrors.
fires.
Do you know that? Like I know it, but I
Yeah,
can't think
yeah.
of it.
It's probably haunted.
Probably.
It sounds like a 7 to me.
Uh,
This is you know what this is? We need to do these because so often people ask us, if you could go to any haunted place and do an episode, where would it be? And we're always like,
I don't know.
yeah, like we need to do more episodes on just, I think, here's the thing, keeping it real. I think so many of our listener submission stories are hauntings
Yeah.
that when we do topical research-based episodes, we tend to not do hauntings because so many listener submissions are hauntings.
And also,
So we try and do cryptids and aliens and things like that.
part of it for me also is too, like, there's also not a lot of huge stories, or there are a lot of, like, people say that this is what happens here, but there's not a lot of personal encounters at these places.
That's why I just started making up half my notes last.
Oh, is that what you do? Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Charlie, where are you putting the Whaley house at?
Like, I know it, but I can't think of it. This feels like a 6 to me.
I feel like we're losing street cred.
I can't think of it. If someone told me one thing about it, I'd be like, oh yeah, the Whaley house, but I can't.
Man, we're both just filling up the middle.
Charlie, since we're on you,
Yeah.
let's go to Waverly Hills, Kentucky.
Oh.
With a sanatorium,
Oh yeah. Okay.
special infected.
Yeah, there's some really good stories in that one, but I'm hesitant to put it number 1. It's definitely not number 10 though.
Well,
Number
you have-
10's hard because I feel like,
You have 5 and 9. And remember, number 10 is locked in.
yeah, I know.
Forever.
And number 1.
Like you're not even allowed to touch the episode if you put it in 10. That state will disown you.
I'm gonna put it at 9 right now. Right now.
So, Charlie, I know it's maybe hard to think about it. Is there a haunting that you can think of that's not said yet that you know you would lock in at 1? Like the only one that immediately I'm like, oh, Amityville.
Number 1?
No, I'm saying out of things that haven't been mentioned yet. Amityville is one that I know has been mentioned yet. But is there anything are you saving one?
Bobby Mackey's maybe. I mean, it's not existent anymore, but Bobby Mackey's maybe.
Well, I'm not waiting around. Ben, let's put Waverly Hills Sanatorium at number 1.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Number 1.
Locking it in.
Well, there's special infected.
There's some good stories too.
There's good stories. A lot of people have you can go on Reddit and find a lot about this place. Trans-Allegheny might be up here too.
Yeah,
that might not be very high
for
on
me
that
now.
one. There's so many stories though about them. We just didn't experience it in the daytime. We
But
were
I
there for
wanted-
90 minutes.
But I wanted it.
But I wanted to.
I wanted it so
I
bad.
was really open, trust me. Dude, I was on like 5 different medications and I had tunnel vision and I still didn't experience anything that I know of.
What, at Waverly?
No. Trans-Allegheny.
He walked to the window and said, "Whoa."
Yeah, I just started looking out the window, man. I was tripping.
All right. Tyler, we're on you. So we're going to go to Colorado to the Stanley Hotel.
Oh. Is it actually haunted though? Or
Yeah.
is it just the
It
shining?
was actually the inspiration. Like the haunting was the inspiration.
Yeah.
For it.
Intensely?
Yes.
Okay, you guys convinced me. I'll put it at 9 and probably do a flippity flop.
Flip Rooney.
They just sell Stanley cups there.
Probably do.
Both the race and the water things.
There's a race?
Yeah, the Stanley Cup. Like when you win.
That's
Or the
hockey.
NHL.
When you win
The
what?
NHL.
Oh.
When you win NHL, they got
Oh, yeah.
the Stanley Cup. And then also when you go to Target. And Starbucks, they have the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
All right. Charlie, where are you putting the Stanley Hotel?
5.
Since it's so haunted.
I'm going to go 5.
Man, you have 1 in 10 left? You are a daring individual.
Oh, I've made mistakes, obviously.
Yes, you have, my friend. All right. Are you guys ready for the last 2?
Oh, yeah, so we have to place both, as I loosely said earlier.
I just want
Yes.
to put it on wax. Like, I don't like my list so far. I've made bad choices.
Yeah,
I'm only 1 off from you.
you're kind of like a buckshot. You are the complete mystery because you go, I'm like, oh, he'll go here. And I'm like, nope. I'm like, all right, I got no idea where this is going. All right, our last 2, number 9, the Sally House, and number 10, Amityville.
Oh, it's easy. That's easy. You made it sound like it was scary. 10 is Amityville, and Sally House is number 1.
10 is Amityville?
I think we both put unbelievable in the
Yeah,
episode.
Charlie did kind of convince me that it was not paranormal.
I disagree with that.
I think you should go back and listen to the episode, Ben.
Why
Maybe
would I
that'll
do
be
that?
maybe that's our Remembering Bizarre for today.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to agree with Charlie to the best of my ability. So I'm going to put Amityville at 10, and I'll put Sally House at 2.
Most people, when they agree with me, they say they also liken it. You know, they say to the best of my abilities.
Trans-Allegheny didn't make the list.
That's interesting.
That's okay. I can take it. All right, Charlie, which flippity flop are you going to do?
I'm going to probably flip Waverly with Whaley.
I appreciate that. I feel a certain way about Waverly because I did the episode.
Yeah.
There's like a
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
ownership you have over a topic once you do an episode on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little baby.
It's weird. Like Amityville, I feel like I feel like you almost feel like the authority because you've done so much research on it.
I'm a pro. I could give tours.
Did you feel like you could have done a tour at the Trans-Allegheny?
If I wasn't like blasted out of my brain,
Yeah.
then yeah.
I bet you could have.
Although it's funny how like 5 different sources will have the same story, but it'll be a different name.
Slightly
Be
different.
like Jim always did this. Jeff was known to do this.
Yeah. Are you talking
Jim
about
Bob?
the
Like if you
Jokers?
find different articles, it'll be the same story of a ghost, but they'll just slightly change the name.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, what are your 2 switches?
I'm gonna switch 7 and 9. I'm gonna move Stanley Hotel up to 7 and the Whaley House down to 9.
Yeah. I appreciate that too.
You're welcome.
You guys are really feeling the love tonight.
Yeah, man.
You guys should stare
We'll
at each other's eyes
we're
for
gonna
30
do
seconds.
anything short of that. Ben, we'll put it out there on record. Ben really wants me and Charlie to stare at each other for 30 seconds.
Get it? Maybe it's just his kink at this point.
It was based off of
Something.
like Remembering the Bazaar or something like
yeah.
that.
Charlie, read your list, my friend.
My list from bottom to top. Number 10, Amityville, Whaley House, Mansfield Reformatory. From being Ohio, that's a little bit almost shameful. But Winchester House. Number 6 is Waverly Hills. 5 is the Stanley Hotel. 4 is the La Laurie Mansion. 3 is Lizzie Borden House, Eastern State Penitentiary, and the GOAT, Sally House.
And my 10, number 10, Amityville. Number 9, the Whaley House. Number 8, Lizzie Borden. Number 7, Stanley Hotel. Number 6, Eastern State Penitentiary. Number 5, Winchester House. 4, La Laurie Mansion. 3, Mansfield Reformatory. 2, the Sally House. And number 1, Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Is there something on there that you would put that isn't on there?
I mentioned, you could do the Queen Anne.
That's
Yeah,
a
the
shit,
boat.
though.
Well, it's in America. It's docked in America.
Yeah. I almost added that, but I didn't.
Trans-Allegheny probably doesn't have enough stories to truly warrant. Now, top 15,
Yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
But we can't do that because of graphics, right?
Ohio State University. Yeah, graphic.
Oh,
Ohio.
Ohio State or Ohio?
Ohio.
Ohio
University.
University, where my cousin went.
Ohio State University is haunted by Michigan.
That's right. Is there a wheel there? There's not a wagon wheel there. Is there something?
What?
The wagon wheel, isn't that a thing?
That's Akron.
Akron and Kent, right? I knew it was in there somewhere.
No, I think this is a good list. I can't.
Yeah,
There's
I like
nothing
it
super jumping out at me. Your house. I know you joke, but
I've never been to Ben's house.
Ben's house would be 11.
Yeah.
I haven't been to most of these places.
I guess I haven't either, and I think that you mentioned that, but
So thank you everybody for watching and or listening. Let us know your list, whether it's a Apple review, which would be kind of crazy because you're kind of dedicating your forever review to this list, but we'll take it. Or Spotify, you can comment directly on this episode, or if you're watching on YouTube, comment in the
give us
comments.
your list. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, we want to know. So thank you, Ben, for coming up with it. Thank you guys so much for listening and or watching. And as always, stay tuned for next month's Blind Ranking.